Homage unto the divine lotus feet of the universal cosmic divine mother in the form of Durga and the form of Lakshmi, Aishwarya Lakshmi, Dhana Lakshmi, Dhanya Lakshmi, Vidya Lakshmi, Vinay Lakshmi, Aishwarya Lakshmi. She is all that a human being needs indispensably. Dhana, Dhanya, Sampada, Vidya, Aishwarya. Wherever there is power, there is Divine Mother manifested. Wherever there is Divine Mother, you will find power is manifested. Even though when the celestials or the devas could not attain any victory over the asuras in their constant conflict and clash and fighting, and they appealed to Lord Mahadeva. The asuras are well marshalled. We don't get together like one army. Each devata thinks he is fighting against the asuras. The idea that we are fighting against all we devas, that is Koti, we are fighting against the asuras, therefore we should fight as one, that idea never comes to them. So each one with his own army tries to clash against the asuras. Asuras outnumber them in the split manner. Whereas if they are all joined together as one army under one leader, then the asuras will be no match. The asuras could be ousted. So someone gives this idea, this is what you lack. So they appeal to Lord Mahadev, Maheshwar, Devadidev, God of gods. Please give us a leader to lead us, and we will join ranks and march behind him. That is how Lord, out of his compassion, says, yes, I will send you a leader. And he sends his son, Kartikeya, Shanmuga, Sarvanabhava, Mruga, the wielder of the spear. The father wields a trident. Shiva is Trishurdhari. Whereas Kartikeya is Shurdhari, denoting absolute ekagrata. All the powers are concentrated at one point. The worship of divinity as Kartikeya or Shanmuga or Muruga, very, very, very prevalent in South India, especially in Tamil Nadu. There are numerous grand temples dedicated to Bhagwan as Kartikeya, Bhagwan as Sharavanabhava, Shanmuga, Muruga, Devasenapati. Vel Murukha. Vel means spear. Shul. Not Trishul, Shul. The Tamil word is Vel. Vel Murukha dekha. Vel Murukha, Vel Murukha, Vel Murukha, Pahi Mam, Vedayudha, 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 Rakshamam, Guru has sung like this. And out of the innumerable temples, 6 are most important. Most important. And a very devout bhakta sometimes takes every year he will visit all the 6. Every year he will visit all the 6. So these 6 are called Arupade Veedu. One is on the seashore. The outer walls of the temple, the waves of the sea comes and dashes against the outer wall. It is called Tiruchendur. Just like Kanyakumari, the Mataji's temple outer compound wall is dashed by the waves of 3 seas: Indian Ocean, Arabian Sea, Bay of Bengal. From the east, Bay of Bengal. From the west, Arabian Sea. From the south, Indian Ocean. Kanyakumari. That cape, the British Englishman called it Cape Comorin. Cape Comorin. There is the cape at the very southernmost tip end of the great African continent. See? Cape of Good Hope. And they call it, there is a big town there at that ending point. It is called Cape Town. Cape Town. Tiruchendur. And so Kanyakumari. That is also the land's end of India, where Swami Vivekananda got his inspiration. There is a grand memorial built to Vivekananda on a rock there. Island rock, surrounded all around the furious seas. Tiruchendur is situated like that. And there is one quite close to Madras, Chennai, Tiruttanni. And the most famous among the 6 is Palani. Palani Andavan they call him. Palani Andavan. But even this Shakti which Lord Shiva gave, he is called Deva Senapati, because then he took command as the leader of all the celestial hosts, led them in battle against the Asuras and defeated the Asuras, trounced them, defeated them and drove them away. So he is the one who gave victory to the celestials over the Asuras. In the Devasura Kalaga, it is even though Lord Mahadeva, Shankara, Maheshwara gave it to the Devatas as his Shakti, yet that Shakti also is Divine Mother. So it is one aspect of Divine Mother, one power aspect of Divine Mother took the form of Sharavana Bhava or Shanmukha or Kartikeya or Velayuda. So, behind the apparently so-called Shakti granted directly to the Devas by Lord Maheshwara. Behind it, the Shakti, real source of that Shakti is Bhagavati. Bhagavati. Mateshwari, Maheshwari. If this bulb is burning, it burning due to the power of electricity. That is, Mother manifests as electricity, power of electricity. Aeroplane lifts off 200, 300 passengers and goes above the clouds, 35,000 feet high. And octane, super special kind of petrol. It is also, basically it is petrol, but very superior kind of, very fine petrol that burns tremendously. Super octane. And that power which lifts 300 people seated grandly in seats and being served breakfast and lunch and all that. And attendants waiting upon their needs, whatever their needs are. Flight attendants, steward, captain, navigator, then assistant captain, pilot and co-pilot, and then navigator. All these people invisible to the human eye because they are beyond the clouds. But that Shakti is Mother's power. She is manifested as that high octane petrol that lifts the whole, so many people. We are sitting here, we will be flying above the clouds. Down it may be cloudy, it may be raining also. When we took off from the runway in the airport. But up, it is all clear blue skies and bright sunshine, bright sunshine. That is Mother's wondrous power. And a big train, diesel engine drives it. Diesel engine. But the power behind the diesel, Mother Shakti. Mother Shakti. Electricity, the power of diesel, the power of petrol, power of octane, high octane petrol. All manifestation of Mother as power, Shakti Swarupa. Fan is running because of her. And how to do all these through these various things, metals, wood are put together and railway carriages are made. That through the intelligence of man. So Mother it is that is manifests as intelligence. Medha. She is Medha Shakti. She is Buddhi. As Saraswati, she is Jnana Swarupa. As Durga, she is Shakti Swarupa. As Lakshmi, she is Aishwarya Swarupa. What do we like when we have Mother? Behind all the various kinds of different manifestations of power, the one common source is Divine Mother. If in our kitchen, shining stainless steel, steam, cooking vessels, cook our dal and cook our rice, cook our sabji and all that. The power of steam is Divine Mother. Hard rice is put, it becomes very, very soft rice. Uncooked dal is put, it becomes cooked dal. Vegetables are cut and put raw, they become cooked vegetables. Then salt and other things are added to make them more tasty. Haldi, namak, jeera, methi, hing, chong, everything. Otherwise, how can you eat it? But who makes them eatable? Mother Shakti, as steam, compressed steam. And therefore, because without her the world cannot run, we all observe these 9 nights of worship, acknowledging her indispensability, all-powerful nature, and omnipotent nature. She does everything. Recognizing that, we have set aside especially these 9 nights for offering worship, paying her homage. Recognizing that without her, the world cannot run. To that Mother, these words are offered as my worshipful homage. Hari Om.